This is the chilling moment when the truth finally comes out.
It's fine. No one in here at the moment. Hold on. The police. Got it. Stay where you are. Stay where you are. Stay where you are. Show your hands.
This is not your average arrest. This woman killed her own parents and lived with their bodies for 4 years. Now, in this absolutely jaw-dropping moment, Virginia McCullough calmly leads police through her home, showing them where she stashed their bodies like it's no big deal.
Just so I can tell you something about what's in there.
Yeah.
The only reason I said I need to tell you something about what's upstairs on the top floor as well.
It's fine. Yeah, okay.
How did she pull this off for so long? And what in the world was going through her mind? You won't believe the twisted details coming up. I'm Chris. Let's recap. Police in Essex, England are scrambling to find two missing senior citizens, John and Lois McCullough, both in their 70s. John has a laundry list of medical issues: hypertension, diabetes, high cholesterol, and glaucoma. Stuff that needs medication and checkups. But the couple has basically dropped off the map. They haven't shown up to their appointments in years. Every time someone asks their daughter Virginia what's going on, she always has some sketchy excuse. They're busy or they're away, but when police push her for details, she confidently tells them her parents are off on a trip. But, of course, that's a complete lie. Fast forward to September 2023, the police storm in, and Virginia's web of lies unravels fast. She does something she hasn't done for years. She tells the truth. The confession you won't believe is coming right up.
Yeah, honestly, I'm not that one.
No, it's fine.
I know, but obviously I've got to be careful. My dad's body's in there.
Right, okay.
In the summer of 2019, Virginia poisons her father, John, with sleeping pills. So after she kills her dad, she stuffs his body in a makeshift tomb. But get this, she disguises it as a bed. She uses concrete blocks and plywood to build a sort of box, then covers the whole thing with blankets to make it look normal. When police finally pull it apart, they find at least 11 layers of plastic and other materials wrapping the body, which is hidden inside a sleeping bag. But back in 2019, with Dad gone, Virginia still has one problem left: what to do about Mom. In her words, she can't do one without the other.
Where will we find your mum?
Well, possible.
Where will we find your mum?
Okay, so upstairs there are about 5 wardrobes.
Yep.
It's behind the bed at the back next to the sink. That's the second one.
Mom is wrapped in plastic, rolled up in a sleeping bag, and stuffed into a wardrobe upstairs. The doors are taped shut and concrete blocks are shoved in front of it. When her daughter comes into her room to kill her in 2019, Lois doesn't go down as fast as her husband did, even though Virginia gives them both sleeping pills. Things take a gruesome turn when Virginia grabs a hammer. Yeah, a hammer, but quickly realizes it's not working fast enough. She tells detectives the hammer wasn't going to cut it, and I didn't actually want her to suffer. So she switches to a kitchen knife, and in a chilling confession, she admits, "I was hitting her like someone badly playing the xylophone or something." As her 71-year-old mother takes her last breaths, Virginia holds her hand and apologizes. After the cold-blooded killing, Virginia doesn't stop there. She heads to the store and casually buys plastic gloves and the sleeping bags she rolled them up in. She pays with her father's credit card, no less, like it's just another shopping trip. She calmly goes about her grim task, stashing the bodies and continuing her life for 4 long years, acting like nothing happened. So why'd she do it? It's the oldest reason in the book: money. Virginia spends nearly 150,000 pounds of her parents' money. She drains their bank accounts, wipes out their retirement funds, and racks up massive debts on their credit cards. And get this, some of this happens before their deaths. When her parents start asking questions, she's got excuses on standby. She blames it on fraud, points fingers at the bank, even claims hackers are behind it. She's so deep in the lie, she creates forged documents from financial institutions to cover her tracks. But the longer this goes on, the more her parents begin to realize what everyone else already knows. Virginia McCullough is a compulsive liar. She pretends to be a salaried web designer, even acting like she's going into the office every day. But it doesn't stop there. She tells her doctor she's got cysts that need treatment and even fakes a pregnancy, claiming she miscarried. All lies. In reality, Virginia hasn't had a job since she was a barmaid back in 2017. By March 2019, the walls are closing in. She's in so deep, she decides to take the ultimate step to stop any more questions permanently. And get this, Virginia has 3 siblings, so for the next 4 years, she's busy running around coming up with excuse after excuse about why none of them have seen their parents in years. The best thing to happen to Virginia is the COVID pandemic. That helps her dodge questions, and quarantine gives her a ready-made excuse. She's covering her tracks in every way imaginable. Virginia uses her mother's phone to send texts, and when she needs to make calls, she fakes her mom's voice. She even goes as far as sending birthday cards and gift vouchers to her siblings in her parents' name. Letters to extended family? She writes them pretending they're from John and Lois. Virginia is good, very good. She's so convincing she manages to make everyone believe her parents are just too busy, too tired, or simply not interested in seeing anyone for years. It's almost unbelievable how far she went to keep up the charade. It took 4 years to catch up to her, but when the cops finally have her in cuffs, Virginia goes quietly.
I did know that this would kind of come eventually, and it's proper that I serve my punishment. So, yeah. Cheer up, at least you caught the bad guy.
In October 2024, Virginia McCullough got a minimum sentence of 36 years behind bars, which means if she's ever released, she'll be the same age her parents were when she took their lives. So what do you think? Is 36 years enough for a crime this calculated and cold-blooded? Should she ever get the chance to walk free again, or is life behind bars the only fitting end to this nightmare? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We want to hear what you think about this shocking case, and if you like getting all the crime in half the time, give this a like and remember to subscribe so you never miss a story. Amy and I are here 3 times a week with new recaps. Until next time, take care.